Hello, hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Brandon, and yeah, today I'm gonna talk about a story of a life or as a stammerer. So I'm gonna go totally off script for this one. I've actually written a script. I tried to take a video with it, but it just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel authentic at all. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do one off script. So how I got stammering. I think I got it through my childhood. So in that sense, when I was a very young child, I feel that I didn't have much problem with stammering at all. So what happens is, I guess, it's because of parents, school teachers, they prefer the child to be more quiet, to listen more, to speak less. So I think because of that influence, I have been my mindset is shifted to be, oh, okay, I will get rewarded if I stay quiet, if I just like keep my mouth shut and then just don't say anything. And that will usually give me more, like, it'll give me less troubles and you'll benefit me more. Like, I remember my parents, like, when they talk to other parents, they said they were very proud when I was a child, like, because I am very, very quiet and I don't make any sort of trouble for them. I think yes, it's a good thing in itself, but I feel that you shouldn't you shouldn't try to contain a child's emotions, because because right now I feel that I have because of that I have suffered pretty bad like social anxiety, and I just feel like my stammering problem comes simply from the lack of talking, for the lack of communication. So yeah, so I'm not saying it's my parents' fault. Like, I mean, what they do is perfectly fine. They wanted a child to, to not be a public nuisance. I think that's totally fine. But I think there might be have a better way to go about it. So yeah, so that's how I think I got the whole stammering problem. So yeah, and obviously when you're a child, right? If you stammer here and there, people is not gonna notice it as much because you're a child, you're a kid, you're learning how to speak, right? But then obviously once you have hit like a teenager age, or like young adults, early 20s, things like that, and that is where you will really get, you know, you will simply just get judged for not speaking properly and not being able to articulate yourself clearly. So yeah, so this kind of the problem I have throughout, and it's gonna be more of a bigger and bigger problem as I advance in age. Like, imagine I'm late 20s, 30 plus years old, and still stammering like a fucking child. Like, I think that's not right, of course. And well, I think as a man and if you want to be someone that, like, successful, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be like, I feel whatever you want to be in life, like, to be a I just feel communication is such a crucial component in society, in like whatever jobs, whatever like businesses you want to go with, because communication is really something that can get you, like, business can get you partners, can get the contract you want, and in like employee terms, it can be like to get the pay you want, to get the respect you want from your boss, your employees, things like that. So I feel communication is really such a crucial, important role in society. And then I feel like, of course, school didn't cover it that much. I guess most of like the communication skills we gotta like picked out ourselves, because yeah, school just didn't really teach much about communication. It's usually just like a 1 day, 2 days. Oh, like presentation course, like they just teach you how to present and stuff. And yeah, that's not right. So currently, right now, my stammering issue is, I think it's kind of okay. Like, it's not out of hand, but sometimes if I have like a bad day or something, I may stammer quite a bit in like normal conversations. So it's like I usually can go like talk normally, then suddenly I will be stuck in a certain word. I'll be like I have this kind of like voice block, and it's just so annoying. Like I was talking so well like before, and then it's really less of a physical sort of problem than like a mental problem. Like it really fucks you up mentally in the sense that you become more aware of the fact that you are stammering and you are trying your best to stop the stammer. But by doing that, it actually causes you to stammer a lot more. So like usually you stammer one time, right? And you overthink it, you make you stammer like more and more throughout the whole conversation. So yeah. I'm trying to fix it now, and I mean one quick fix like what I'm trying to do in this video, which I think you guys can probably realize like certain parts I messed up a little bit. But I think, as what I did just now, the most important thing is to breathe. Like I feel my major problem with communication or presentation in general, I tend to speak too fast, and because of that, right, my airflow is kind of blocked, and obviously I'm gonna stammer because there isn't enough air to help me regulate when I talk. So of course, when I try to talk too fast, my words will get stuck because there's no air. I talk too fast. So yeah, that's like one very very quick and easy method, to breathe normally. Breathe through your diaphragm. Yeah, so you can see online guides for that. I don't think I need to teach you that. Just like when you inhale, your stomach should inflate, and as you exhale, your stomach should deflate. Yeah, as simple as that. And yeah, first thing is breathing. Second thing that I try to do more nowadays is, just try to increase your daily interaction. So instead of trying to avoid conversations too much, like especially go to a restaurant, like or go to a gym, there's definitely times for you to like, talk with like a stranger. So you should embrace that moment instead of trying to avoid it. Like it can be a quick sentence or two, and even if you fucked up the one sentence or two, they are probably not gonna remember you much. So like it's whatever, right? Just do it. It's like it's the best time to do it actually because they are strangers, they're never gonna see you probably ever again. So yeah. It's okay to screw up, And lastly, what I'm currently doing now, I guess, to try to do this video to improve the fluency, my communication, blah blah blah, to practice to talk basically. I feel speaking needs bro science. I feel speaking is kind of like a muscle where like training your biceps, training your triceps, whatever. You just need to put in the reps. If you don't even talk much, if you keep avoiding to talk at all, your conversation skill is naturally gonna slowly like decline, and then just gonna suck no matter what you do. So I don't think there's really any like tips and tricks to the whole like being a better communicator or presenter. But really what's important is to just put in the reps. And obviously there's people with better genetics to talk, like they have a deeper voice, they have like better crowd control, they have charisma, things like that. In the first impression, right, like first you look at their looks, and then okay, he looks decent, I feel like he go to the gym here and there. And then the second thing they'll judge is your voice, basically. So being able to speak with certainty, to speak with confidence, it really helps others to help others to listen to you and also to gain a respect to you. And I think you yourself also can respect yourself if you are able to speak properly. And I think it's a very crucial skill that I think most young actually you see, I almost stammered right there. So everybody should learn this skill, and I hope I can do better I hope I can do a lot better soon enough. I will try my best to keep putting in the reps and seem to produce all these videos. Okay, I think I rambled on quite long, so thank you for listening, and I hope you have a nice day.